Hey, my divas, welcome back. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Davita, and I live in Birmingham, Alabama. And I am the founder and I guess CEO of Davita's Diary. And the reason why I say CEO is because your girl is officially an LLC. Yes, Davita's Diary is an LLC. Shout out to my fiance for being my business attorney because we're in business, okay? We're about to be moving and shaking with all the things. But speaking of fiance, today's chat is just about things that we're doing for our wedding, little updates while I get ready because we're gonna go to the movies in a few to see Transformers. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and best believe before we proceed, I need you to hit that follow button, not follow, the subscribe button, so that way you can get up to date whenever I upload new YouTube videos. I got some new trips coming up soon. I also got some more bridal things, so make sure that you subscribe to my channel and that you like and comment anything that you learned or anything that just stuck out to you. All right, let's get into it. So first things first, when it comes to having bangs, I typically don't have to do my makeup in the forehead area because why would I need to? My brows and my forehead is not being shown. And besides, I did get my brows like semi tatted, so I don't even have to do my brows. Like they are on here for like the next 1 to 2 years. But first things first is getting some primer. I need to get a new one and quit playing. Like this thing looks so dirty. Like what are we doing? Anyway, this is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I just love how it glides on my face and it makes it very, very smooth. But let's get into a little bit of some wedding chat. So right now we are 99 days away from our wedding. I know. I still can't believe it. And like we're taking it down from 3 digits all the way to 2 digits now. It's like it's getting closer and closer. And I'm a little nervous. But anyways, all right. So what we have coming up are is our walkthrough trip. So we're going back to Jamaica, and what I'm about to do now is use this LA Girl Pro Concealer. What is this? The red. It's called the Orange Corrector. So as you can see, we have some dark spots. I'm going to try to get rid of them by the time of the wedding. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to have to cover them up. I just realized I had all type of primer under my nose. But anyway, so we're going to go to do a final walkthrough and some cake tasting at the resort. So anyways, I just had to get my brushes. I had them in the kitchen. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna do a walkthrough. We're gonna get the cake tasting, and then we're just gonna like talk to our vendors and do a trial run. And part of that trial run is a makeover. I'm gonna do like my makeup trial. I did want to fly down a makeup artist, and I still could. Like I have a room that I booked for a vendor that I was going to use as a makeup artist or whatever. What am I trying to say? Like I booked a room for a makeup artist, and I haven't booked one yet because we're still over capacity for our guest count, and whoever I book would be part of our guest count. And one of my bridesmaids still doesn't have the room yet. So I may have to use that depending on who all cancels. But nevertheless, I do want to fly down a wedding content creator. And I had to message the the resort, their wedding coordinator, to see if this wedding content creator would be included in our guest count, because if so, then I got to do some readjusting. Another thing that we're going to be doing is we're considering having a singer for either our first dance and when I walk down. Either or we might just do both. We got to see what the prices look like, you know. Like we actually just got our the pricing of our what is it, the decorations and everything, like last week. Well, we actually had it for about like 2 weeks. I didn't realize until last week that the invoice was sent already, but we had to like, you know, go through it because some of the, like, one of the numbers was off. It was like we have 60 guests and it had like 80 chairs for the ceremony. We're like, no, we might need to adjust that. But, you know, maybe it's from a previous wedding that she had. She just didn't change that. But like a few other things that we wanted to kind of reconsider when she sent the invoice, because we still do have other expenses. Now, the makeup artist, I feel like I'm going all over the place, but the makeup artist that I am considering using, she does specialize in what is it? What's it called? Airbrush foundation. I've never had it, but I heard it's very good for weddings, especially weddings on the beach, because, you know, if you're new here, we're getting married in Jamaica, and I want to make sure my makeup lasts long. So one good thing about that is, one good thing about them is they have packages, and they also have a team. I think it's like 2 or 3 makeup artists, and they're also hairstylists. So it's like a full glam squad, and I really do value that because I have about 7 bridesmaids, and then my mom and my grandma are going to be in the wedding. My grandma's going to be the flower girl, and then my mom is, you know, the mother of the bride. So we're looking at about 9, maybe 10 people to get their makeup done, and I feel like that would be a lot on one person. However, if I do fly makeup artist down, she could just do my makeup and then like my bridesmaids, and then we'll have someone from the resort do my mom and my grandma's makeup. So, but the only thing about that is if you don't use a preferred makeup artist by the resort or the one that they have, you have to get your makeup done in your room. And I kind of want to get my makeup done in the spa, so that's another thing about hiring outside makeup artist versus the one that they have. And another thing is, I do plan on getting the Bohemian Goddess braids. I've seen people call them gypsy braids. I don't know the difference. I gotta do a little bit more research. But I want to give ethereal, black, bohemian, glamour vibes. That's the vibe I'm on. I feel like the braids would be perfect. So I am going to get my hair braided about 2 days before we go to Jamaica for our walkthrough, so that way we can do like a real trial. Like my hair be freshly done, and that way I can kind of see what their what the glam squad can offer. And by the way, I heard a lot of people talking about Club Mobe, which is like an expedited luxury experience to go through when you get to the airport, so that way you don't have to wait in a line to go through customs. Like they wait for you. I know it looks so weird, but they wait for you at the gate, and they get your stuff. Like they get your suitcases and everything like that, and then you don't have to go through customs. Like you skip the line, and they have like their own lobby, and I think a few other things. But you do get drinks and food with this service, which I think is a splurge, but like I'm here for it. Like I want to be treated like a princess. Now Club Mobe is about like $90 there and back, so just keep that in mind. And then our resort, they do offer private chauffeur services. And they actually emailed me the other day like, hey, Ms. Roach, you know, like which car service would you like to do? Would you like to have a sedan, or would you like to get like a luxury car? I'm like, give me the luxury. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the luxury. And it was like $240. It's not that bad, but I want to experience all the wedding things now. Not full on. What am I trying to say? Like, I want the VIP treatment now, so that way when we go for our wedding, we know what to expect. You know, I don't want to be hit with surprises the weekend of our wedding. I want to be able to experience everything, not full on, right? But I want to be able to kind of like sample everything and, and just go from there. And part of our package for booking at this resort, having a wedding there, is like we get a complimentary 50-minute massage the day of or the day before our wedding. So we're going to, well, I think we're going to go ahead and book a massage appointment um, to see what the vibe is like and everything like that. And what else? What else? We're also going to book, well, we're going to try to book an excursion. We're going to see, so that way we can kind of like sample everything, because we want to make it optional for our guests on the day before the wedding to, explore Jamaica with us through this excursion. We don't want to like pressure anybody, but being that you're in Jamaica, you have the option to do an excursion. And like they have so many like this resort offers so many excursions. We haven't decided which one we're going to pick, but we have to see if we're able to like fit it in the schedule that they have for us. And yes, I know I need to clean this off. I know I'm actually about to clean it off after this video. That's why I have my makeup brushes in my kitchen. But then I was like, no, I gotta do this video, because if I clean my makeup brushes now, I'm not gonna be able to use them to do my makeup. I've never tried to clean my makeup. Do my makeup with no wet brushes. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna get samples of everything while we are there, because we're gonna go back. When we go back for our wedding, we're gonna go there about 4 days before the wedding. Just to relax and enjoy and just vibe with each other before we tie the knot. This resort offers so many packages, like so many benefits with the wedding packages. Like we have the most luxury package. It's called the Go package. It's about $2,500, and you get like a few things that that come with it. I'm gonna tell you all about it like once I go through the process. But you have to have about 60 guests. And then you can have people stay off the resort, but it's better for people to stay there, because for one, they're counted towards the benefits that you get, and everybody's together. You ain't got to worry about nobody trying to catch no ride to the resort, something happening. You know what I'm saying? So like, and at least they're most likely going to be on time to come to the wedding and attend all the events, because you have to pay for a day pass to get on this resort if you're not staying there. And I think it's like $100 per person. So that is that's one thing about this resort. But I like it. I'm here for it. I mean, rightfully so. We took our time trying to find the best resort for our wedding. Like we looked online, we also looked at TikToks, and then of course we went. Now mind you, we only went to 2 resorts. We went to Sandals and then this one. We went to this one, we fell in love. We're like, this is the one. And I am just excited to go back in July. By the way, my mom did get her passport application yesterday. I'm very proud of her, because we've been like, mom, get it together. Like she's like the only person I think that I'm knowledgeable about that has not had her passport, and she's like one of the main characters of the wedding. So she finally got it. And which is good, because I could be like, mom, let's go on a trip to like Puerto Rico for a day or something like that, and we could do it because she'll have a passport. Also, we're thinking about going on a cruise for a honeymoon. Like, I know it's kind of like really a cruise, but cruises are convenient for when our wedding is already destination. And when it comes to cruises, you're going to multiple locations without having to drive, without having to fly, without having to do all the most. And with Virgin, I think you get to stay overnight or just like a very long time at some of the places. And why not? Like our very first vacation was a cruise. So I feel like it would make sense, especially with our wedding being in Jamaica already. We're already going to be there for a few days to explore the day before and after our wedding. So it'll be like a mini honeymoon. But I'm thinking a cruise would just be lit. Like it would just make sense. And everything is right there for us, That's just my opinion. And who said you had to have one honeymoon, You can go multiple. So one thing I'm doing to prep for the wedding is like working on a few things for my personal appearance. So one of the things I've been considering is getting lip fillers. I was actually supposed to get lip fillers about 2 weeks ago, but something happened to the esthetician who was supposed to do it. So we just rescheduled. I'm supposed to go next week. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, but it's just like a little slight lip filler. Like nothing major, just like half of whatever it is supposed to be. And it's really just supposed to like smooth out my wrinkles and then hydrate my lips and just give them a nice full defined look. And I want that, but it's no buts. I just, first of all, it's just we had to reschedule. So I don't know if that was a sign that I may not be supposed to be getting it. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But aside from that, I'm also going to get I'm also getting some body contouring. I'm going to Contour Club in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's Black owned, and she's been getting me right. Some people are like, I noticed you slimming down a little bit. I'm like, well, because first of all, I am also doing Pilates. I've only done Pilates like 3 times. I did the intro class and I did 2 regular classes. And then I'm going to Contour Club. She puts me in like these little pods to help me lose weight. She puts this little thing over my, like, I forgot what it's called. It's called the, I've actually created content around it. So you just got to get into it on my page. But I'll tag the information down below so you can check her out. And me and her are actually going to be doing like a package for women who want to go to the spa. So her spa and get some services done and make it like a full day, a full spa day. So I got to go back for a few more sessions and then we're going to work on my double chin because yeah, we gotta get this thing situated. What else am I doing for the wedding? Oh, so I gave my dress back to my designer because I wanted to add a detail, actually like 3 details, and she's like, okay, that's fine. So I actually texted her yesterday. I was like, you know what, let's take away one of those details because I want to look snatched. I want him to see everything and everything like that. It was like, she was like, yes, that's fine. We can do that. But I was like, I still want other details added. She's like, okay, cool. So I'm working on that. So apparently so there's this influencer I follow. She is based in Texas. What am I doing? Okay, I think we're good. I'm over here running them out. She's based in Texas and she got the braids that I wanted, like the braids I want for my wedding. There is this hairstylist in Houston that does an amazing job. Like she is like the queen of the goddess braids. Her page is called Motherland Braids. Oh my gosh, I would pay whatever to get my hair done by her, but my hair is not long enough. She's like, your hair has to be 4 inches all the way around, and I don't have that. So I did find the influencer who I'm talking about. Like she got her braids done recently, and she tagged the people who did it. And I went to their page and then I DM'd them. I was like, hey, I don't see anything about like limitations on short hair. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I don't see any limitations on short hair. Can you catch short hair? And she was like, mind you, I texted her at like 9 o'clock. I didn't expect her to respond. She responded. She was like, well, yeah, I can catch short hair. Let me see. And I sent her a picture of my hair. And she was like, oh, yes, I can definitely catch that. I was like, oh, baby, we in this thing. We in there. Okay, all right, cool. Let me keep calm because I'm like, okay, this girl can catch my hair and she can do an amazing job on the braids. So she was like, yeah, you can go ahead and pick your appointment. I said, all right, let me look at flights and everything and then see how it aligns with your schedule, and we'll go from there. And she was like, well, where are you based? Because I have been looking to travel lately. Like, I'm looking to go just get out of Texas for a minute. I'm like, girl, I live in Alabama, but I mean, I often go to Atlanta, and that's actually where we're flying out of for our trip to Jamaica. And she was like, girl, yes, I want to go to Atlanta actually. So I'm going to plan a trip. When are you looking to book? And I was like, let me see. Well, how about July something? I forgot what day it is. She's like, okay, bet. I'll come. Just go ahead and book your appointment. So I booked my appointment. Y'all. And this girl's supposed to be coming down to Atlanta and doing my hair. I guess it's going to be like a little house call. Well, hotel call. So I'm excited, y'all, because this is actually going to be a few days before we leave. So I'm also taking a risk because if she does not come down, then that means I got to like get somebody else to do it. But I do know some stylists, some braiders in Atlanta who could do my hair just in case, They're actually the ones who did my my blonde braids that I had recently. They know how to catch my hair. It's just there is a certain look and a certain level of standard that I want for these wedding braids that I feel like only the people who have those pictures that you're inspired by can only do. and everything like that. But the people who I know, like they know how to do a little something, but it's just not exactly how the pictures are, and that's okay because they're not the ones who did it. So anyway, yeah, I'm supposed to be getting these braids, but in the meantime and in between time, I gotta like kind of scale back on wigs. Now I will be still wearing wigs now. Don't get it twisted, but I gotta I kind of gotta scale back because I want my hair to be healthy as well as my edges and everything for the wedding. Like I want to have my baby hairs on fleek. Okay, I want all the things, and I feel like the best way to have that, especially healthy braids, is by having longer and healthier hair. So I did find a natural hair salon not too far from me. I found a natural hair salon not too far from me, so I just like, what is it? I fill out a form to get a what's it, first time service, and they also have a service called fresh braids or something like that, something for braids to wear underneath your wig, or crochet. I did buy some crochet hair, y'all, for like $9.99. Y'all, $9.99 crochet hair. So I'm gonna try that out, and we're just gonna have fun with this hair journey and everything like that. Oh, in other news, one of our guests who was the officiant is not able to make it to the wedding, which is okay because the resort does have their own officiants, but there is a fee. There is a fee, and it's okay because we still need to get our guest count down. So it's like a good and a bad. But I feel like everything's gonna work out how it's supposed to work out. So I'm not gonna stress. I can only stress over the things that I can control. Anything that's not in my control, why would I need to stress over it for? Like, what is that gonna do? It's not gonna get anything done. We just gotta move along and keep it going. So yeah, there's that. And I think we're like still about 4 people over our guest count. So what I'm going to do is do like a temperature check with everybody that I invited. And I'm also have my fiance go and check with the people he invited to do like a little temperature check, like, hey, you know, are you still coming? Want to make sure, blase, blase, and things like that. Because you know how people are, and they'll say, yeah, I want to go, and then all of a sudden, oh, I can't come, and, you know, things happen. So, by the way, my bridal shower is coming up about 3 weeks. There's actually this influencer, well, this other creator TikTok who's getting married the same day as me, and she already had her bridal shower. I'm like, I gotta get ahead of the game. I gotta get it together, like, you know. But we're having my bridal shower soon, I think at the end of this month, and then next month is my bachelorette. My bachelorette is actually coming out the weekend that my bachelorette is the same weekend that the Barbie movie is coming out. So I feel like we should have a Barbie night. Like, I feel like that would make the most sense. A whole Barbie night. Everybody gets dressed up, wear pink, and just, you know, just vibe on the Barbie theme. I feel like that just would make sense. We all go to the movies. It's inexpensive. Yeah, and Atlanta has some of the, because we're going to be, I'm having my bachelorette in Atlanta. I'm not going to wear extravagant. I'm not going to Vegas. We're not going to Miami because the wedding is already in Jamaica. We're not going to be doing the most. But the bachelorette is going to be in Atlanta. And Atlanta has some of the best movie theaters. So I feel like it would just make sense. Now, mind you, I don't know what the girls have planned. I told them what I wanted to do. I told them what I wanted to do, but they're going to do their own thing. And we got an Airbnb. Yeah, we got about an Airbnb. And being that some of the girls are coming from out of town and they already paid for their way to Jamaica, I told them, you know, I would give up to $1,500 for, not up to, I gave $1,500 for the, I will be what am I trying to say? I will be giving $1,500 for the Airbnb. Went ahead and had to pay the deposit. Deposit was like $1,200. Mind you, this is like a really nice Airbnb, so I'm excited for it. And yeah, I don't know what's gonna be like on the agenda, but best believe y'all coming along with me. I may be vlogging it, or yeah, I think I do want to vlog it just so y'all can see, in case you want to have a bachelorette in Atlanta. Because I was looking and I didn't quite see much. Like, I may have seen 1 or 2 that really interest me, but yeah, I am going to create content on that. I'm just gonna go ahead and put out there. I'm going to vlog it. I am going to be creating content, of course. But it's just how much. I hate putting my lashes on with my nails. It's just a whole task. Hold on a second. All right, I'm not doing too much of the makeup today. We're just gonna put a nice little foundation, a little concealer, a little lash, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put a little lip on, and we should be good. I'm not going anywhere special. Like I said, we're just going to the movies. So yeah. But yeah, I think that is it. What else? What else? I kind of want to get those Nikes, like those Dunks that have the sparkles, like the little rhinestones. Like I want those. But then again, it's like, why do I want those? Do I want it because it's like a thing to do? Because you can't just get like, cause I found some really cute Steve Maddens on Amazon that are white and blingy that I could use. But then, you know, there's nothing like having the custom experience. Why I feel like I'm off a little bit. I need to sharpen this. This is very short. I mean, very dull. Like, I really want to do them, but it's like, do I really want to spend about like $1,200 for them? Because otherwise, I could just get some shoes on Amazon. Okay, keeping it simple. What's going on with the lash right here? Oh, I still got some of that primer. That primer just going to have to dry on its own. Okay, but this is it. This is the final look. Oh, did I get some of my eye? Okay. I feel like I was about to say something. Like I said, I kind of want to do something, but I don't know what it was. But either way, the makeup is done. Nice little slight beat. What do we think? Let me know. I got a little makeup, I use hair glue, okay? I use hair glue for my lashes. Don't judge me. But anyway, I still got to figure out a few more things. Like, I don't know what I'm going to get my fiance for his wedding gifts. And like, there's a whole list. Like, we got our songs down, but we still have like some more songs that we want to like have, especially for the girls coming out versus the boys coming out. Like, we got some things we got to knock off our list. But one more thing that we are doing is we just signed up for premarital counseling. So I know, like, we should have been did it. Like, I don't know what the hell, but anyways, we signed up and we're supposed to be having it this month. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I mean, I know that I was supposed to post last Sunday, the Sunday before that, but I honestly didn't have it in me. I didn't have it in me, and I didn't have enough time. I didn't know what I was going to talk about, but I'm like, the wedding planning process is like, you know, it's what's happening. It's the most prevalent thing in my life right now. But I just want to say thank you for watching. Hope you guys stay blessed and that you enjoyed it. And of course, if you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the subscribe button and comment down below any questions you have, or maybe some advice. You know, maybe you already had a destination wedding and you have some advice, or you know somebody who did. Drop them down below, like this video, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching. Bye.